So now you've gotten good at taking your flute apart, putting it together, putting it in and out of the case, and getting a nice whistle on the head joint. So what's the next step? You finally get to make a sound on the full flute. So the first thing is you want to have your flute put together. Now when you set up your flute, the flute should be pointing off to your right. You should not have it pointing to your left. It needs to be on your right side. Now there's a cool trick to how to hold the flute. So the first step is pretend you're holding a glass of milk or a glass of water. So I've got that in my hand, and what I'm going to do is pour it out. Now your right hand is in the perfect position to hold the flute. So what you want to do is take that glass, pour it out. And you'll notice on the flute, you've got this little funky looking key. Your finger will go on that, and then it's just finger, 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 right in a row. So take that glass of milk, pour it out, put your pinky on that funky looking key, and 1, 2, 3. There's the fingers for your right hand. Now your left hand, you want to pick up a pretend cookie and pretend you're eating it. So I'm going to pick up the cookie, I'm going to pretend to eat it. That puts my left hand in the perfect position to go right onto the flute. Now, for what keys to put it on, you'll see there's a key here. You want to skip it. You'll see there's a little blue sticker right on that key. So I'm going to put my first finger there. I'm going to skip the next key and put my next finger down. And then my third finger is going to go on the key right next to it. My pinky is going to kind of hang loose so it can go on that little pinky key. And then underneath it, you'll see these two thumb keys. This flat, longer thumb key is where my thumb is going to go. So I'm going to put my right hand in position, left hand. So right hand, take the glass of milk, pour it out. Left hand, take the cookie and eat it. And that'll put your hands in the perfect position. Now remember, when I'm setting up to play, you don't want your flute down like this. You don't want to tilt your head or have your head tipped way up. You want it straight across. At first, it might be a little uncomfortable, so you might have to give yourself some breaks, let your wrists have a little breather. But the more you do it, the more your body will get used to it and it won't bother you, and you can stay playing for as long as you want. So the first step, get your hands in the right position, you get it up to your mouth, and then you can make your first sounds. But that is how you hold the flute. In the next video, we're going to start making our first sounds by following out of the book.